Man, if I don't get these primetime games, I am going to lose it. Yo ho ho, Bills Mafia. Welcome to yet another edition of the Dom Mafia Show. As always, your host, Dan Mitchell. Say that you're new here. I'm an avid member of the Bills Mafia, and I regularly put out videos about the Buffalo Bills and the NFL. If that is your cup of tea, I highly recommend subscribing to this channel, and as always, smashing the ever-living out of that like button. Y'all, literally, by the time you watch this video, it is going to be less than 24 hours before the NFL schedule release is official. And yes, we did end up getting a couple of teases today. We saw that the Bills are going over to London, week 5, playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, which I'm not particularly excited about because the Jags are going to be there for 2 weeks straight. The jet lag is going to be completely gone. They're going to be used to that damn field. And overall, I think the Bills are probably going to be at a disadvantage to a team that a lot of people are sleeping on this year. But that's not what this video is about, baby. This video is some of the primetime games that not only I anticipate, but who our opponents are going to be. Now, jumping right into it, the Buffalo Bills are still a damn good team. I know that we lost in a heartbreaker last year against the Cincinnati Bengals, but we're still one of the golden childs of the NFL. So if you were to tell me that the Bills are not going to have a primetime game on week 1, then I think you're absolutely insane. Week 1, this is the damn game that I want. I want Sunday Night Football, Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals. Now, why does this make sense, right? Well, number one, of course, with the Damar Hamlin issue that happened during the regular season, and then also a rematch of the playoff game where, frankly, the Buffalo Bills just didn't live up to expectations. I feel like the NFL wants to see this. Not only because that they're smart businessmen and they know that that's going to get some damn views, but this is just going to be an absolute juggernaut bout. Now listen, I would love for our first game to be against the Washington Commanders, especially since easy games, walk in the park games, are going to be few and far between this year. But I'm looking for Sunday Night Football, Buffalo Bills, and Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be a damn time. Now, second primetime game, I'm calling a Thursday Night Football matchup, and it's going to be against a divisional opponent, and that's none other than the New York Jets. Yes, normally, I think you guys know that I typically try and disrespect them by calling them the New Jersey Jets, but since not only did they play us very close last year, beating us once, I think that they've deserved the right to be called by their actual name once again. This game makes a lot of sense for the NFL. Number one, the AFC East is absolutely stacked. In my opinion, the best division in all of football. We played the Dolphins in primetime last year. It was flexed. Let's be honest with ourselves. But I see the NFL not missing out on an opportunity to sort of have still an MV player quarterback by Aaron Rodgers going off against one of the youth in the NFL in Josh Allen. Primetime, and especially last year when we all remember that Thursday Night Football lull where it seemed like every game on Thursday Night Football was absolute trash. I feel like that this game would warrant a lot of viewers, particularly on Amazon. I'm calling Thursday Night Football Buffalo Bills, New York Jets. What do you think? Oh no, Dan, not another ad read. Trust me, you are going to thank me for this. Now, as many of you know, I work extremely long hours, 7 a.m. until I about pass out at 11 or midnight Monday through Friday. And you would think that I would be able to go to sleep and rejuvenate. You're absolutely wrong. My mind is still going a million miles a second, and for the most part, I'm staring at my ceiling until 3 a.m. Now, that is something that I have accepted for myself, but I needed to make a change. I needed to start taking naps, but once again, I can't nap either. Whether or not that it's my FOMO, or whether or not that I just can't get comfortable enough, or it's too bright, I have had no such luck until I ended up finding the Manta sleep mask. Now, little do you know, Manta truly believes sleep needs to be the number one priority in order to achieve that particular level of success. Now, these things are ridiculously comfortable, and literally the second that you put it on, you feel like you're right next to Aaron Rodgers during one of his darkness retreats. I mean, look at this. Literally can't see shit. So you know what? I should probably apply to officiate in the NFL. Prerequisites right here. Now, Manta has several selections on their website. This particular is the Sleep Mask Pro. This company and this mask has really been able to help me prioritize what is most important, and that is my sleep. so I can keep on giving you that juicy content, baby. So whatever you're doing, go to that link in my bio and make sure you put in the code DONMAFIA, and they're going to give you an extra 10% off your first order. Trust me, you will not regret this. Night, night, bitches. 3, I am calling once again. The Buffalo Bills are going to be playing on Thanksgiving. Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. Move over, Cowboys. I think it's safe to say the Buffalo Bills are now America's team. Changed my mind. But this game I am calling for the late night Thanksgiving game, and it is going to be against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, by this time, hopefully the Buffalo Bills are getting close to that double-digit category as far as wins are concerned. And then the Philadelphia Eagles, they stacked up on their defense. They're still going to be a hell of a threat in the NFC. Let's be honest with ourselves. They're probably going to be the unanimous best team in the NFC right after the first quarter of week 1. So this is going to be an absolute heavyweight bout. I think that the NFL has realized how much money that the Buffalo Bills bring. ESPN, Fox Sports, YouTube TV, whoever the hell is hosting that specific game, that they would be remiss from not including the Buffalo Bills and the Eagles on Thanksgiving. 2 of the craziest fan bases in the entire NFL. You know they're going to be breaking damn records tuning in to that game by itself. So you heard it here first. Buffalo Bills, Eagles, late night Thanksgiving game. Last but not least, it's going to be the Bills and Chiefs. Let's be honest with ourselves. We have ourselves a bit of a rivalry, right? I would say Bills, Chiefs, Bengals. All 3 of us have just been at odds with each other. But the Bills and the Chiefs is definitely going to be some primetime television at this point. I'm calling like a Monday Night Football, maybe a little bit like 3/4 of the way into the season. There's going to be a lot of playoff implications. There's going to be a lot of AFC seeding implications. So I feel like the NFL would be absolutely dumb not to include this on a Monday night showdown. Now, the Bills have shown a lot of success against the Chiefs, especially in the regular season as of late. The playoffs, not so much, but hey, we're bound to turn that corner eventually. But this would be a game that I feel like if the NFL is really trying to rake in that dough this year, the Bills and the Chiefs Monday night would just be dumb not to include. Now, from there, I have 4 games for the Buffalo Bills primetime. That doesn't include any games that could potentially be flexed. I could definitely see if the AFC East is as tight as humanly possible that we could see a Bills-Dolphins matchup, or maybe a Bills-Jets matchup once again during primetime. Who knows exactly? But that's exactly what I'm looking for as far as when I look into the future of the schedule release, which is occurring. Very excited to see how it plays out. And so do me a favor and sound off in the comments of who you think our primetime games will be against, when they will be played. Always curious to hear your feedback. Now, I'm not sure if any of you guys have any plans tomorrow night, Thursday at 8 p.m. EST, but we are having at the AFC East Roundtable a schedule release watch party. Our show will be Thursday night at 8 p.m. Me, Richie, Tyson, TD, going to be sitting there watching live as the schedules are released. So make sure that if you are not subscribed to the AFC East Roundtable, make sure you do so and turn on your notifications because we're about to be having a damn ball. Thank you so much for tuning in. And before I let you go, you better always remember, let's go Buffalo.